What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am your favorite, your one and only, the Backbone. I'm gonna do something different that I've never really done. I usually just post highlights or gameplays that I've gotten on my live streams. But today I'm going to react to the new Destiny 2 trailer that just released today on May 28th. I haven't seen it or anything. I don't know anything about it, but obviously it's for Season of Opulence. I'm also going to break down the trailer in this, so you guys will have my reaction and a trailer breakdown. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into it.
A new mystery awaits you, Guardian. Welcome to the Season of Opulence.
Oh, dude. The freaking galaxy skin, that looks so dope.
What will you find in the Emperor's lost vaults? Treasure hunts will lead you to powerful weapons and armor. These will quickly boost your power level and prepare you for the menagerie. This season's all-new 6-player match-made activity.
The Osery? Is that what he said it was called?
Grow strong, Guardian.
That hunter looked dope.
Prove your worth.
I'm guessing that's the entrance to the raid. Alright. And that was it. So it is a really short trailer. It's only 58 seconds long, which is obviously a very short trailer, but it's also first season. It's not a huge DLC or anything like that. So I'm going to get into the portion where we break down the actual trailer here. I'm just going to let it play real fast. And we're just going to... So starting off here. So obviously a raid. Here's all 6 players. Obviously we're back on the Leviathan. We already knew about that. It's a throne room of some sort. Obviously you can tell by all the curtains and such. We're really seeing a theme of this, like, these like scattered lights. I saw that a couple times when I watched through the first time. And then obviously here we have a sniper I don't think we've ever seen. This is a really big sniper rifle right here. And then this guy has a new gun also. So that's really good news, because in the Season of Drifter we got, obviously we had all the Drifter weapons, but we got one new exotic in the Arbalest, and then we got one new piece of armor exotic. For each class, obviously. So if they're gonna add a bunch of new guns for this Season of Opulence, that's very good.
A new mystery.
All right, so this is obviously a room in the raid. I don't know what this could be. It looks like the skull from the Shadow Realm in Leviathan, the very first raid. Is it a skull? It spits out the skulls at you. I can't think of it exactly. And this is just like a very Spire of the Stars-esque feel. It just looks like you're in a Shadow Realm here. Yeah, it didn't look like much was there. Here, we have a new race, boys. A new freaking race. It's about goddamn time. I tell you what, I've been playing this game since Destiny, and the last race they put in was what? The freaking Taken, right? Yeah, they haven't added anything new. And right here, bam, a new race. Unless it's someone that I don't know. Because I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. So, it's Vex, obviously. So maybe it's not a new race, because this is the Vex portal. Or not portal, but like kind of where they keep... It's like a prison where Vex get trapped. So it might be a special type of Vex. I don't know. I can't think of the leader of the Vex. Can't think of the lore. But real question is, why are the Vex on a ship for the Cabal? You see some decay here, so obviously something happened. The Vex took over or something like that. You know, we don't really know. But obviously it can shoot out of these. You see the smoke coming off of it, and then let's play it for a second. Yeah, you don't really see much.
Welcome to the...
Right here, get our first glimpse at the Galaxy armor set. You just look at that helmet for the Warlock. It looks so dope. And again, it's kind of going back to the old Leviathan theme. You know, you have the gold right here, all the gold chalices, everything's made out of gold. You have the purple little like amethyst in the shotgun right here. So I really hope, obviously this is a piece of raid gear. Look at that belt. So I really hope that this like galaxy-esque looking helmet is part of the raid set, which I'm guessing this warlock is wearing the whole raid set. This gun is also part of the raid. It's got that gold, that purple, unless he just has some shader on it. Here's another close-up at it. Yeah, look at this. You can see all these little like amethysts on him. Yeah, dude, this guy is decked out in what I believe is going to be the raid gear. Right here we have another look of our little chalice boy from year 1 of the Leviathan. So right here, if we back it up a little, he's jumping right into this Vex. We see Vex diving down right here into something. So there's something below this guy. I'm guessing this is either, I don't know if it would be the main boss. I don't know if they would spoil that, because I didn't really watch the other Destiny ones. He's obviously jumping at him with some RPG. Oops. He's obviously jumping at him with some RPG. And we see these from whatever the second raid is called. I can't think of it, but they shoot out at you, they capture you, and they lift you up in the sky. It's like the second wing of the Leviathan, the second raid layer. These things shoot at you, and we see something else spawning right here. Right here we have more Vex and Guardians. He just popped a super. More Guardians and Vex. So it's really weird. We kind of all assumed that this season would be all about the Vex, because I mean literally on the cover is a robot. But we're going back on the Leviathan, so obviously there's something happening with the Vex going onto the Leviathan, taking over the Leviathan, doing something with the Leviathan. Maybe it has something to do with the fall of the Cabal, because obviously, you know, you guys, everyone watching this video has played Destiny 2, you know, the story mode. You kill the Cabal leader, and you essentially shut them down from taking the Traveler, all that stuff. Spoilers, freaking 3 years later, but, you know, there's something happening. We're gonna shoot in time. Here we're fighting a Cabal again. And it's on Earth, which is kind of strange. This is interesting for some reason to me. This floating island, I don't think there's anything like that on Earth. We have basic Cabal, we have a new Sparrows, obviously, and we're about to get our first close-ups of the guns. It's definitely on Earth. I don't know why these things are floating in the sky, though. I can't think of anywhere on Earth. Here, we have a look at a hunter. And what looks to be our first look at non-raid weapon, I would say. Unless he doesn't have the shader on it. He definitely has raid gear on. You can tell by the hood and his shoulders, plus his helmet. They just look like they're from the raid. And then we have this Titan who is using the SMG from the raid, which, you know, I really hope it competes with the Recluse, because the Recluse is so far ahead of all other SMGs. I really hope that it does something and is able to get above and compete with the Recluse. Obviously, you can see on his back, he's got another raid piece of weapon. And then he is also wearing a full set of raid gear, which that helmet looks very dope. I like the like one-eyed look. I really like that.
Your power level.
Right there, we had a Warlock running with a relic, and we have lightning or something. Vex lightning hit right next to him. And he's running. He's obviously in the raid. We still have the dog statues, so maybe that's hinting at something with the dogs happening again. We have something jumping through the sky. It's a Guardian, and then we have the Vex shooting. So obviously there's going to be some type of relic runner in the raid. As you guys can see right here, you have these little purple dots. Okay, yeah, that was nothing. But you have Vex looking at this guy, Vex looking right here, and then this Vex also looking at this guy. We have these little fires right here. And if you guys notice, this one is not lit. So we're going to have to be doing something of some sorts with lighting these on fire and getting these ready. Obviously to proceed through the room, do something like that. Something that catches my eye that we haven't seen yet is this Titan's leggings right here. He's got these big green / teal gems. I don't think we have any exotic armor or normal looking armor like that. So it could be a new look at the exotic. It could be, you know, a piece of the raid armor with a different look on it, because we know that the raid armor is going to have those big amethysts on it. We've seen that multiple times. So maybe he has a different shader on it to make it that color. And I also think right now we do have like a seafoamish, tealish looking shader, but obviously we're going to get new shaders, so it could be a new one. Another thing I'd like to point out is all the Vex have like purple on the end of them. So maybe there's some type of corrupted Vex, as you can see right here on this harpy. You can see, you know, the purple tails coming off it. This one over here also, the purple tails. It's shooting a purple beam. I believe they usually shoot red beams. You guys can correct me down in the comments below if I'm wrong and just crazy. But yeah, this room is definitely going to have to consist of a relic runner doing something and setting these, you know, bonfires, the braziers on fire, getting them ready to go. To proceed through this room. Doesn't look like there's a boss in this room, so it would be something very similar to the Gauntlet in the Leviathan, I feel like, where you have a runner, you have whatever. That's what this really reminds me of. Let's roll it a little. So here they get a close-up of the Titan using a super. Again, we get a look at those leggings I was just talking about. If we back it up just a little, you can see those big amethyst looking things. So maybe it is just a piece of raid gear that we saw, or it could be the new exotic for the season. I don't know how many exotics they plan on adding, but right there you guys can see the raid leggings for the Titan. Right here we see them again. Nothing special so far. I'm just like kind of pausing it. Here we get a look at a RPG that we have not seen yet, and also raid leggings for, this is a hunter, I believe. He has red amethysts on his. So maybe we'll see something kind of like, unless this again is the hunter exotic, I'm not really sure, but maybe we'll see something like kind of like they did in Gambit, where they have the different tiers. I'm not really sure what it could mean. If you guys look behind him, you see this door is red. So maybe we'll have some type of puzzle like we did in Leviathan. You guys know when you went into the like underchasm of the Leviathan, when you can skip all the ads and doing the flags and stuff. There's obviously these doors. And in normal Leviathan, I don't think the doors close behind you. I can't remember off the top of my head, but this rocket he shoots, I think this is actually, it might be a warlock, I can't really tell, but I'm not really seeing anything special. You can see the hive have built up in here though. This is all hive building up. So we have hive, Vex, and Cabal. We have not seen anything about the Fallen yet. So again, we see the decay in the Leviathan and everything like that. Right here we have another close-up of the SMG and the hunter gear. Not seeing anything too special. That big purple light, and then it skips the frame. Here we see an ogre. I don't see anything special in here. I don't know why they would just flash the ogre, but if you guys remember back in TTK, there was actually an ogre boss, so maybe that's just showing one of the mini bosses. Here we get a look at a sword in some type of room. He's using it on a knight, and the knight just literally exploded from that hit. Oh, and if you guys watch, hold on, let's let it play a little. Watch the character when he hits with the sword right here. He glows very bright. Now, I don't know if that's an animation, but it could be a sword perk. So right here, right after it, he's glowing. You see him right there, how much he's glowing. So maybe this is a new exotic sword coming out. But he's definitely getting hit with something for getting that kill on the knight. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye out on that for whatever that could be. We have a new revolver, new raid revolver, as you guys can see right there. You got the little amethyst on it right here. Again, a hunter using it, probably, you know, rest in peace, our boy Cade.
So strong.
There's another look at it for you guys. The revolver, he whips it right in. So we got a new hand cannon coming to the game. And this, I think, would be the, this is most definitely going to be either the entrance to the raid or the entrance to the boss. Because he's alone. Or maybe it's just, you know, the fact that he's alone almost says that it's not the raid. Because why wouldn't it show all 6 guardians standing there about to walk in? But at the same time, like, you know, maybe it's saying, you know, maybe they're bringing in a little, you know, LFR. I don't think Bungie would do that because they see how bad it did for World of Warcraft. But I don't really know the significance of this. It's the entrance to some sort, maybe the new player activity, kind of how we saw with Gambit Prime, or not Gambit Prime, the Reckoning, how, you know, you start out and you fly right through, and you're all the way through. You know, it's kind of like that, like you go in that alone and do that. So maybe we'll see some type of gear unlocking thing. I really hope that they are going to do the traditional gear unlocking. You know, you kill a boss, it drops the loot, and you loot it. That's what I'm hoping for. And let's just play this out, make sure we're not missing anything else. Nope. And that is all. So that's really going to do it for this video, guys. My quick thoughts on this. It's very awesome. I hope it is way better than Season of the Drifter. I do not think Season of the Drifter was bad, but personally, like, I just got so bored of it. You know, I had fun playing Gambit a lot, and Gambit Prime and normal Gambit are in a very good spot, I feel like. But you just have to do so much to get it, and it was just so inconsistent with getting into the Reckoning and everything like that. I really hope the new game mode coming out is very fun and exciting. I actually want to hear one more time what they called that, the new game mode, because I did hear him say it. Let's see if I can find it real fast. He said it right here.
Find the Emperor's lost vaults. Treasure hunts will lead you to powerful weapons and armor.
Treasure hunts.
These will quickly boost your
So we're gonna have
power
some
level
type of treasure
and
hunt.
prepare you for the menagerie. This season's all-new 6-player match-made.
So the new game mode is called the Menagerie. So I guess we'll have to see. Maybe that was a picture of the Menagerie. You know, maybe it wasn't the raid. Maybe I was wrong. You know, we'll really have to see. Comes out on June 4th, so in a week from today. If you guys like the video, please leave a like on it. And as always, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys really want to keep up to date with me, I do stream on Twitch quite frequently. Link will obviously be in the description. I also put it up on the screen for you guys so you guys can see it there. It's twitch.tv/Backbone Games. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.